Fictional monk slash figure of Asian history. Monks throughout fiction are now a dime a dozen, especially within the martial arts and action spectrum. But seldom do we see such monks in the spectrum of animation, especially Western-oriented animation. That is why the young man we are covering today is the modern example for the ideal monk in spiritualistic leadership, and it is well deserved. I am talking about none other than the physical personification of peace and balance of the world, Avatar Aang. Aang was born 12 years before the air nomad genocide to two unknown airbenders. As a baby, he selected the Avatar relics amongst many other toys, thus signaling and showing that he is the next incarnation of the Avatar. From there, he was taken to the Southern Air Temple to be under their tutelage to learn airbending first. From then on, Aang, not knowing he was the Avatar, was taught and raised primarily by Gyasto, a temple monk. When Aang was 6, he was taken by the Eastern Air Temple, where he chose his sky bison, Appa, which is a custom amongst airbenders. Appa would become his lifelong companion. As Aang grew up, his airbending mastery got to a point where his skills outshined kids older than him, and his skills eventually overshadowed other masters. At the age of 12, the tender age I might add, he received airbending tattoos, making him an airbending master at the age of 12, making him the youngest airbending master in the history of the air nomads, at that time at least. Around this time, Aang explored the world, going on little adventures, one of which he met and bonded with the Earth Kingdom Prince Bumi. This was all a part of him to be more familiar with the world, knowing that he's going to eventually be the Avatar, but he didn't know at this point. Eventually, Aang was told about his Avatar status at a young age, due to the approaching Fire Nation War, thus accelerating his childhood. Soon, Aang found out he would be sent to the Eastern Air Temple to complete his training because Gyosto was considered to be too soft on Aang, and he would be staying there until he became an adult. Aang was afraid of this and confused, so he ran away with Appa. However, when he was running away, there was a very violent storm, and Aang was above the ocean. Due to the storm, Aang crashed into the waves and began to sink. And in order to prevent himself and Appa from drowning, Aang subconsciously fell into the Avatar state, and he created a dense ice spear through airbending and waterbending, freezing both of them into suspended animation for 100 years. However, during this time, the war raged on, and the air nomads were killed shortly after his death. A century later, Avatar Aang was found and released from the iceberg by Katara and Sokka of the Southern Water Tribe. Soon, he became friends with the two siblings, and he attracted the attention of the antagonist, Prince Zuko of the Fire Nation, who was under strict orders from his father, Fire Lord Ozai, to capture the Avatar at all costs. Thus, Team Avatar was formed in order to set out to the Northern Water Tribe to find Aang a waterbending master. And from there, the true story of the last airbender started. The boy to bring balance to the elements has a treasure trove of facts and events tied to his name. But here are a few that sticks out to me. The average age that an Avatar incarnation would be told about their birthright is 16. But Aang was 12, making him the youngest at that time in history. Aang's hierarchy of his natural aptitude for the bending arts are air, water, fire, and earth. Aang's usage of the airbending arts are tied around dynamic and evasive defense and a strict and sudden offense. His staff gives him the ability to semi-fly through an advanced form of gliding using his airbending. He uses this frequently. By the end of the series, Aang was capable of energy bending, which involves permanently taking away the bending of others. In the sequel comic book series, which is still going on, Aang fought General Old Iron, a powerful spirit that is hinted to be stronger than Ozai during Sozin's comment. Aang's name written in Chinese means peaceful soaring. Aang is the only air nomad to be considered an honorary Southern Air Tribe member. That will be all from Dr. Clark's Interns. And in the future, look forward to other biographies from us of this ilk. And thank you all for listening. And I hope I educated everyone very well.